Here.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get started, I'm going to share this on Facebook and
okay. Let's see about that.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. All right, happy to be here. My name is Jason Stone, and this is Pitch Investors Live. We'll be taking a pitch from RealTrade, guys. RealTrade, tell me about yourself, and we'll get started.
Yeah, my name's Ryan Poole. I've been in the South Florida real estate business for about 20 years. Recently discovered blockchain within the last year, and I was conceiver and president of RealTrade. And this is Michael Phillips. Go ahead, Mikey.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? It was a real pleasure to see you at the conference 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
So my name is Mike Phillips. I'm the CEO of RealTrade, working with Ryan, who got me involved about 6 months ago. Really still learning a lot more about actually the blockchain space, but I know a bunch about the real estate space and then the operational side of building small businesses and scaling those into bigger businesses.
Awesome.
Yep.
So tell me about the problems that this platform is going to solve.
Yeah. So there's actually about 3 huge problems in real estate right now. The biggest one is with the real estate agents. You know, it's the local MLS boards. You have over 900 MLS boards throughout the United States. They're all disconjointed, and the agents have to spend thousands of dollars to list their properties on these boards, these various boards. And then, you know, what do they do with that data that us agents put on there? They sell it to the big companies in Silicon Valley like Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com and Redfin. That then, if you can imagine, they build their platforms with our data that we put on there. And then how do they make money? How do they monetize it? Well, they charge the agents thousands of dollars to get leads from their own listings.
Yeah.
So it's a huge broken system. So that's one big problem that our platform solves. The agents and everybody in the world can list their properties for free on RealTrade. It's rated by the community for accuracy, and then all the leads come directly to the agents and the content creators at no cost.
Okay, so let me wrap my head around this for everybody watching in layman's terms. In order to list a property, a real estate agent has to be an agent first, and then they list it on the MLS, which is free for them.
No,
right?
No. It costs a lot of money to join MLS boards. So
well, I mean, once you're an agent and you join a brokerage, the brokerage is signed up to the MLS, and an agent gets to list all their listings for free.
Well, no, not always. A lot of times, agents has to pay fees individually himself, including the broker too. So it's a very costly process. But yeah, so it's a data pool that we're creating as agents that allows other agents to see it. But then the MLS boards are selling that data to Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com.
Yeah.
You know,
and then when the leads comes into Zillow, you know, if I want to get that lead from Zillow, I got to pay for it. If I'm the broker that listed the same listing, that you're pulling the listing from on Zillow.
Yeah, which is crazy because people think, oh, I'm calling that person on Zillow. That's the listing agent. Guess what? It's not the listing agent. It's the agent who just paid Zillow the most money to be a preferred agent for that, for that area, for that zip code. Yeah.
Interesting.
We're building what's called the global listing service, and that's going to be the platform that Ryan's talking about. Yeah. And that's phase 1 of RealTrade. Phase 2 is our social media platform, which will act and look kind of like a Facebook or Instagram page to hold agents accountable, but also to give them the opportunity to provide content to the community of why they may want to list their properties with said agent.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the platform is going to make it feasible for any agent to list on for free.
Correct.
Right.
And then every lead that comes in through that listing is theirs.
Correct. It's their data. And the big thing, Jason, is they're able to create social equity on our platform. So all that equity that they create through followers and likes and ratings, that stays with them, all those closings for the rest of their life. See, the thing on the problem on the MLS is no one can search your data for how many closings you had in your neighborhood. Zillow doesn't want the buyers to know who had the most closings in that neighborhood. Why? They just want someone to pick the best agent who's ever spending the most money. So the consumer gets a better data pool, and they get the better agents, because the agents are going to be rated, right? And they're going to get the better agents, and they're going to get the better data on our platform. It's a big paradigm shift.
So how would I get the, like, I listed my property for sale with an agent that I thought was a very, very low, mediocre agent that didn't have the clout, didn't have the network. And, you know, my property is a $1.7 million property. Yeah. And I listed it with this person, and it didn't sell. It sat on the market for 3 months. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's the person I listed it with. Maybe he doesn't have the network. Maybe he doesn't have the social media reach that a bigger, badder agent that maybe sells $1 million houses would. So why should I guess, how would the platform solve that to where?
Well, that'd be, that's a good one. That's a lot of people's concerns. So number one, you could go on the platform. If you didn't want to list your property, you could list your property on our platform for free, Jason, and do it that way. But the bigger thing is you'd be able to go to that network of agents on RealTrade and find the agent that has the best ratings, that actually has the most closings in your building, right? So you could see the agent that goes, wow, this agent's closed 6 sales in my building in the last year. He sold them at this amount.
And you can't do that anywhere else right now?
No, you can't do that. You can't search that on Zillow, you know, because they're not a data company.
Because that's exactly what I did. I went on the internet and I searched.
Yep.
I don't know what I searched on. It was, I don't know, hottest realtor in Pinecrest, or, you know, where the city I live. Or Palmetto Bay, or the realtor that sold the most. I forget which search terms. I just looked at how much they sold, that they put on their website. Sold 50 million property in the last month, and then looked at this realtor. It's only 20 million. I'm like, I want to pick the guy with the most millions of sales.
I think, Jason, to answer your question, the social media aspect of our platform gives actual users like yourself a chance to rate the other agents that you've worked with. So if the agents have a lot of really good reviews from past customers, you're going to see that. And you're going to say, wow, this guy's got amazing reviews, which, by the way, they can't pay for reviews. They can't pay for advertising on our social media platform. They can only provide organic content and receive likes and comments from other people that they've worked with to boost themselves. But they're not paying, like on Facebook, I could pay to boost one of my social media ads for one of my other businesses, but I can't do that on RealTrade. But I could provide genuine content and receive feedback from people.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So someone just asked, someone just asked a question. This platform addresses so many, I thought it addresses so many pain points. I thought it said has so many pain points. I'm like,
no, it addresses.
Addresses. Okay. That's...
And it's funny. That's a great statement, because we've gotten a lot of good feedback from a lot of people. We were actually at a real estate convention yesterday. We probably talked to over 150 agents and brokers about what we're trying to do. And not one person, I kid you not, said, this doesn't make sense to me. This makes sense. This is what we need to feel more safe and secure as real estate agents and brokers in the space.
Yeah. We got a lot of partnerships here. Jason, the Realty Alliance, we did a great webinar for them. They're top 100 brokers in the United States. They're totally on it. They want to sign up the platform. The Kai's company, Mike Pappas, know him personally. They want to get their agents on the platform. And we got another really great partnership, Binance. So Binance Labs, we sent them our project, and they're so excited that we have a big meeting with them next week about them possibly investing. So. Wow. Yeah. So we're getting a lot of traction, Jason. You're walking into a good deal here. You know, I mean, we're getting a lot of traction not only here in Florida too, but also on the West Coast with the EOS guys. Alex Lightman, he's very excited about the project. So we're getting a lot of traction. It solves a lot of problems.
So this is going to be. You still have to be an agent and a broker to list on the platform, right?
No,
I couldn't do it myself.
No, you could do it yourself. Of course you could.
Okay, so this makes everybody a realtor.
I mean, anybody can list it, but you better put out good data out there, Jason, and you're going to be rated. Your listing's going to be rated, and it's going to have good, good
but
data.
I have to use a listing agent, though.
No, you don't have to use a listing agent.
It's kind of like if you were if you tried to list your house like for sale by owner, same concept. You could do that.
You can list your property.
So this is a for sale by owner platform, social media platform.
Yeah, so but it allows agents also to list their properties too. So it's anybody in the world. This is a global brand. I mean, we're actually speaking to people in Asia, in China, and also Australia, very excited because they don't even have the MLS. Like their systems are so fractured all over the world that at least we have the MLS boards. They don't even have that. You know.
So who's gonna sell my property then? Do I have to pick somebody to come and show it and give the 3%?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the problem about selling it yourself. Why would you? Because then you got to organize all the showings. So why wouldn't you just get an agent that has an awesome rating on RealTrade? You know they sold 6 homes in your neighborhood. You know that they got great numbers. Why wouldn't you just pick one of the RealTrade agents, you know, that has a great following of social media on your platform? You're like, you know, oh my God, he has, you know, 500,000 followers. I want him to sell my house, you know? So
yeah. So you're gonna kind of mimic the Instagram social media buttons at the bottom?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna have, so you can sign in actually with your Facebook, your LinkedIn. We have an MVP product, Jason. We actually have an app that we have acquired called Hubdin that we're rebranding for RealTrade, adding more features. So we're gonna have an actual working product within the next 90 days.
Nice.
Well,
so
actually, our MVP product's already in the App Store. We're just rebranding it.
It's already in the App Store, Jason. So, I mean, we're just going to rebrand it. So we're going to have a platform where people can actually start putting content and people start signing up on the platform.
Gotcha. So I go on the platform. I download the app. I list my house for sale. What if I don't want to give away 2-3% to a listing agent?
That's up to you.
What if everybody just starts coming to me and everybody comes over their own real estate agent?
I mean, you could. I mean, why couldn't you? Think about you, Jason. You get a great following on social media. I mean, you could, you know, do boosts for different people on their platform and do different things like that. You know what I mean? Now, can you charge a commission legally? No, you can't. But you can still, you know, network on the you know, in the community and create a following that way. I mean, think about Grant Cardone. I mean, let's think about Grant Cardone, how awesome this platform would be for him. So he could just create an incredible following on RealTrade. All his leads come directly to him. Okay, he creates great content, and he could push his whole real estate fund on there. You know?
What do you mean by creating content? Is it going to be a content creator platform?
Well, yeah. So we have a social media aspect. So he can start networking to everybody in real estate on RealTrade to invest in, you know, his, you know, his fund, you know, the Cardone fund.
Would it be like a LinkedIn type of content feed? Like I'm thinking Instagram content feed. You're not going to have like people posting regular pictures.
Oh yeah, it's got a whole. Think of this. Think of the MLS, but on a global scale, married with Facebook. So everybody that creates a profile, if you're an agent, you're rated on the social media side, and that's where you're interacting and doing business and making all those great business connections. I mean, you have to have the social media aspect, Jason. You know,
gotcha.
You have to have that. Yeah.
Okay, so where obviously there's kind of like a blockchain tech play.
Yeah.
You have to build a business first, and then how do you implement a token?
So this is the most this is the most exciting part, Jason. This is a business. This is a whole new business model, and it might be a little bit tough for the normal person to wrap your head around. But we have our own currency that's going to power the whole platform, called the Real, REAL, and that's what's going to give everything value. Because we don't charge any fees for any of these things. Remember, it doesn't cost agents or anybody to list their properties. It doesn't cost anything for leads. So what we do is we have the currency that powers the whole platform that's going to be easily shared throughout the community. And how we're able to pay for everything is the not-for-profit foundation that's going to manage RealTrade, Jason, keeps 20% of the currency to sell to fund itself in the future.
Okay.
So that's, and this is all, we've worked with some really top attorneys on this, Green Spoon and Motter, you know, we're a utility token, right? We're not doing an ICO. We're doing a private placement and then an airdrop model. So it's going to be a total utility inside the platform that's going to work inside the platform.
And the what is the tokenization like model of like what gives the token value and how are people going to use it?
Yeah, so the Real token that has value in RealTrade, that gives the value of all of RealTrade. This is what's going to be able to be shared freely throughout the platform. So imagine, Jason, you create some great content on RealTrade on your social media site. People start liking your content. They can share little micro payments of reals with you, okay? Imagine now if you're a real estate attorney, okay, and you're want to go to this big network of RealTrade. Why wouldn't you offer an hour of your services for reals? because everybody in the network, everybody on the platform has these reals and they want to use them and they can use them for services. I mean, we already have GCs, Jason, ready to take payment in reals. We're redoing our office here. We have a beautiful office in North Palm, and they're taking reals as payment. So for example, just to start the transaction with that, we're paying for the materials in US dollars, and then they're willing to put their time and energy in what they would normally charge for in US dollars, and they're willing to receive reals as payment. So they're starting that transaction of making it an actual currency. Now, in regards to the airdrop, we're going to be airdropping 30% of the reals to the EOS community, 30% to the real estate community as they sign up for the global listing service via RealTrade, 10% to the users, and then 20% and 10% stays with the founders. And so the foundation, when we have that 20%, that acts as an endowment that the foundation will sell off over time to keep the foundation running, and we'll use those funds to invest in other projects, anything that provides dividends over time.
Gotcha. Okay. So what makes the real token more of a lucrative than just trading regular money?
Yeah. So another big thing on RealTrade is, and this one we're getting
like
to phase.
You get discounts, like some sort of usually a token is used for like loyalty or discounts. Mm-hmm. Or something of that nature. Of
course. So that's where people on services obviously can use the real as incentive to market to the community and take real as payment. But we haven't gotten the third aspect yet, actually, Jason, is the programmable money side of the real. So the real is programmable, so you can start doing smart contracts, for instance, like leases on RealTrade. And that's something on our platform later on in phase 3 that people can start doing leases for smart contracts, and those reals released, on a smart contract. So you need to have that programmable money side on the platform. Big part of the platform is that. Yeah.
Definitely.
And then also that using RealTrade and using the reals as a form of currency to either buy property or invest in property. For a lot of people that don't have the financial funds to buy a big piece of property by themselves, this gives people the opportunity to come together as a group and buy properties together much more frictionlessly.
Yeah, so crowdfunding aspect of the platform is a huge part. Because remember, we're forming groups on RealTrade, so you can form groups to lend money, invest money, invest in properties. Crowdfunding is huge in real estate right now, Jason. It's a big aspect, and the tokenization of real property right now is happening. That's actually happening now as we speak. But the problem is you need a trusted place to create the token, but you need a place to trade them against other tokens. And that's phase three of RealTrade is the exchange. So you're allowed to tokenize real property, and those tokens traded against one another, against the real, and then against the US dollar.
Okay. Pretty cool. Are you doing a crowd sale? Or you're not doing an ICO?
So we're not doing an ICO. We're doing a total private placement. We have a Reg D filed with the SEC that we did, and we're through our second round. Halfway through our second round, and then we're going to do the airdrop model. Like I said, for mass adoption.
Gotcha. What was your friends and family round? You said you're in your second round right now.
Yeah.
What is that?
Go ahead.
Friends and family round. We raised $200,000 in the friends and family round, and we sold X amount of coins. And then now we're raising $500,000 in this round, which will then be followed by a $1.3 million round and then the $3 million round.
Okay.
Yep. So $5 million total. So we're halfway through the second round, and we're raising the valuation each time a little bit. And Binance is very excited. So we don't know where they're going to come in, either finish out the second round or maybe take down the whole third round. We don't know. But they're very excited about it. And Alex Lightman, he's high up in EOS. He's very excited too. He has a lot of Asian money that could be excited about it.
Cool. Yes, it's definitely an interesting concept. It's going to take a lot of mass adoption and marketing to get the word out.
Yeah, that's where we think you could add value, Jason. That's where we think you could add a lot of value, brother.
That's my specialty.
Yeah. Well, then also in regards to the mass adoption, when realtors sign on to RealTrade and become part of our program, they're receiving reals. That's part of the airdrop model. So not only are agents actually going to be able to list properties for free and have global eyes on their property, they're actually being incentivized to sign onto our platform because that's how they receive their reals.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, Jason. It's we incentivize the heck out of these agents to sign up on the platform and people. We're going for mass adoption, Jason. We actually have a plan to put these reals in over 200 million people's hands.
So basically, how much money in real tokens you're going to give out for users this
We're going to be giving away 70% of our total supply to incentivize people to sign up on the platform. So basically 200 million people, we're spreading that out because, Jason, we've studied crypto a lot, and the crypto that wins isn't going to necessarily be the best one or the fastest one. It's going to be the one that's in the most people's hands and the easiest to share. So we have a plan for 200 million people to be in 200 million hands and literally share it through an app, Jason, where you just click and share the reals through our app and make it just easy, seamless process. So that's where we're really excited for mass adoption. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's make a deal.
All right, let's do it. We want you, Jason. No, I mean, let's tell you, we'd love to have you. We respect you. We were big fans, you know, and a lot of the people that we've been working with on, you know, on our team know you know your team well, and I think it would be a good collaboration.
Yeah. So right now we have in the rest of this round, we have $250,000 left in this round. We'd love for you to get involved in it. Right now, the structure of that is it's a minimum investment in that round of $50,000 up to, well, there's 250 left. So
what's the market cap of the investment?
Our valuation on the first round was 25 million, and then the second valuation would be 75 million.
Wow.
Yep. Which is, when you compare it to other crypto projects.
That's a big cap right there.
Yeah. Well, when you compare it to other crypto projects, though, Jason, I mean, look at some of these market caps of some of these crazy coins that are out there, and we're talking about a $200 trillion market we're going after, Jason. We're not going after the virtual reality world or some other kind of pot coin. We're going after the $200 trillion real estate market. So it's such a huge market we're going after. Yeah.
Cool. All right, we can negotiate my market cap at like 5 million.
we'll get you a deal. Yeah.
No, all right, guys. I appreciate taking the time out to hearing the story and hearing the business. Seems like it's a new business. What's your competition? Any competition?
So it's funny you say that. So we have one other couple real estate blockchain technology companies called Propy is a big one, but actually
I'm going to research the competition. Can you spell it out for me?
Yeah, PROPY.
Propy?
Yeah, Propy.
Propy.
Yeah, they're one, and they would probably be our only competition. Funny thing is, though, Alex Lightman looked at their project when they first started, and he passed on it. And he's big in the crypto space. And I spent an hour with him. He goes, "Wow, this is way better than Propy." It's because we're doing a lot more, and we don't charge.
What else is there?
There's Atlant, which is in Europe, and then there's there's a couple other ones that are out there.
ATLED.
Atlant. I can message it to you, or something like that. The ATALNT. Atlant, something like that. But they're in Europe. They're tokenizing real property. Propy's going after the blockchain side of the transactional side of putting title on blockchain, and we're actually going the sales side. So we're actually going for the sale of real estate, helping facilitate the sale of real estate. So we're not really the same in that sense, but we're still a real estate company. I mean,
yeah.
We're going to put Zillow out of business, brother. I mean, Zillow, the agents hate Zillow. I mean, Zillow now is becoming its own broker. They want to put agents out of business, and the agents are just ready to take their power back, and they can on our platform. Because remember, they own their own data. All those leads come directly to them. So it's a big paradigm shift.
I think the big thing is,
so it's like, in a sense, it's like me listing my property on the MLS and selling it myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to take power away from the agents.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. I mean, not everybody wants
I'm going to become the agent.
You could sell,
I'm going to be the new broker in town.
I know, Jason. You can sell. Well, you can sell snow to Eskimos. So there's no problem you selling your own property. But the average person, even in business, just doesn't have time to do it. They don't want to show their house. You don't want to meet other agents right in your house or have some strange people come in your house. So an agent provides tremendous value, Jason. It really does, and it's going to show. I mean, you're going to see these closings these agents have, how fast they close, and what amounts they have. Look at these awesome photos. Look at this virtual reality tour they put together. I mean, all these things that agents do. So,
I think the big
that's definitely true because my first agent didn't do shit. Now the second agent that's coming in is doing the drone, the videos.
You got to do that nowadays, and you can get one on the platform.
I think what the platform really does is it gives everyone actual options. It gives the agents more options. It gives them power back so they feel safe and secure in doing business. It gives users option to, if you want to negotiate your own deal, negotiate your own deal. I love doing that. I love trading properties, selling properties. I love doing that. Something that I personally like to do and negotiate. But I know a lot of my dear friends, they would never do it. They would say, you know what? I need an agent. I don't have time. I got a 9-to-5 job. I got kids. I want an agent to represent me and do the best deal for me that they could possibly do. So it gives everyone options, which I think is a huge problem that people, they don't feel like they can trust necessarily the real estate industry the way it is.
Yeah.
Let the market decide. Let the free market decide. The best are going to rise to the top, Jason, you know.
Definitely. Any questions for me?
Yeah, we'd love you to become involved, you know. I mean, we'd love you to, you know, to get behind our project and you know, start to your network and and work, you know, and you can leverage what you have, your kind of contacts.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I'm interested. We could work that deal out.
Hey, Jason, we're right here in North Palm Beach. I mean, we took the Bright Line down to Miami yesterday for the real estate conference. And if you're down in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, somewhere down there, correct?
Yeah, Palmetto Bay, Miami.
Okay, cool. Well, I'd love to, if you're ever interested in coming up and seeing the office, kind of seeing the habitat of RealTrade where we are, or we'd be more than happy to come down to you and sit down face to face and talk this thing through.
Okay, yeah, definitely. How far are you away from Miami?
We're about like 45 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
So we took the Bright Line from the West Palm Beach train station straight into Miami, but I mean, we're 10 minutes away from downtown West Palm Beach.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, for sure. We'll definitely have to link up.
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Pitch Investors Live, everybody viewing. And again, thank you for sharing the pitch.
Talk soon, Jason. All right, thank you.
Talk to you. Bye.
Bye.